Good morning. So, fantastic Friday to everyone. Uh, Streaming live this morning with Restream.io, a new live streaming software that I'm testing out. So, if you do come on, please let me know where you are joining from. If you are joining from YouTube or if you are joining from LinkedIn accordingly. Regardless, great to see you. Hope that you're having a fantastic Friday, and that obviously that you will have a fantastic weekend as well. Just wait for a few people to come on, and we will get into a discussion for today. Discussion is really just going to be about businesses afraid to do business online. Those who are in the regular brick and mortar space at present. And I see this challenge happening more and more, especially in the Caribbean market. Reluctantly, some of these businesses are now making that transition. And I really just wanted to do a free, public service announcement to them to say there's nothing to fear. Get going. Sooner you get going, the sooner that you will understand exactly what is necessary in delivering that type of new customer service, a new customer experience to your existing customers as well as the potential new customers as well. Okay, so for those of us who, or for those of you who are just meeting, my name is Julian Gregg, and I'm an online business coach based right here in the sunny island of Barbados. And if you follow my content and have been interacting with it, thanks very much. Please let me know your thoughts. I'm always here. And of course, also let me know what other type of content that you would like to see in the time to come. But if we're just meeting, as I said, uh, my focus is really on e-commerce and entrepreneurship, two areas that I'm versed in, two areas that I'm very passionate about, and would like to um, get others moving along in a productive way, uh, trying to make a difference with solopreneurs, with small and medium sized businesses, and of course, even large businesses as well. They can always have a fresh input with regards to what their online strategy can be and how that can obviously make a difference for their business. I do believe that online business and e-commerce are going to be game changers. I think that they already are, but I think that they will continue to grow in significance, specifically for this Caribbean market. And for those who aren't on board the train as yet, I mean, the train has left the station, um, but you can jump in a car and go down to the next station and jump onto the train. Okay, all hope is not lost. Now is the time to get involved. The Your business and your customers are going to appreciate it. For those of you who haven't made that transition as yet, I would say you are missing out. You're missing out on potential new sales. You're missing out on potential new customers. You're missing out on potentially growing your business. So if you have your existing business and it is brick and mortar, that's great. You are delivering service to some individuals at the present time. However, I think that you may see a shift in your business over time and not really even understand, hey, why aren't people buying as much, or why aren't people coming to my physical store? Really, it may be that they've now found an alternative. So they found an alternative who delivers the product or the service that you do uh, in the online space. Okay, and they may not tell you. They're just going to move because they're going to say, well, this is way more convenient for me as the customer, and I really can't make it down to your physical store today. So let me go online and buy it. And once they do it once or twice and three times, and they realize, oh, wow, this is a fantastic experience. And the convenience of it is great as well. I don't think that they will be coming back, or they'll significantly reduce the purchases that they make at your physical store, only to when they are going to be on the road. Let's put it that way. Okay, so for those businesses, small, medium, or large, what I would say is now's the time. Now's the time to make that transition. Now's the time to open up a brand new sales channel. Don't think of it as just another thing to do. All right, well, yes, you can physically come into the store, but no, I'm going to make it available to you online, and um, you as a customer should really be appreciative that I have made it available to you online. No, this is going to cut down on your cost of operations, but also increase the capability and your possible throughput, and of course, possible additional sales. So you're going to be talking to possibly a whole new um, demographic, a whole new set of potential customers who are today doing business online. And for your existing customers, as I say, you can now have this as a new offering for them. So now they have the choice of, hey, physically coming into the store or doing this, getting this product or service online. And more, all the statistics prove that those customers are moving more and more into that online space. So, whereas a few years ago, it would have been lead with the physical store and have the online as a secondary type of service. We're now seeing the flip, right? We're seeing the flip where you're leading with online, and only if you can't deliver that service or that product through that online space are they going to revert now and say, okay, I have to come to the store to complete this transaction or to get this particular thing. Okay, the people who I think ultimately make this transition earlier, who have made that transition already, are already reaping the benefits, right? But it's not too late. As I say, if you miss the initial train out of the station, jump in the car, drive down the road, park at the next station that's going to make a stop, and jump on the train there. Okay, it will be well worth it for new businesses, especially startups. Obviously, the spoken or unspoken expectation is that you will just start with an online focus, and then only if you can't deliver, say, that product or service, then you will then have to say, okay, I now also need to do a physical aspect to this. But it is perfect in this environment, especially with all that's happening. We have supply chain challenges. We have, specifically in this Caribbean region, you have fluctuations of, if you are a tourist based business, obviously fluctuations based on the tourist arrival and throughput, people visiting or not. Um, it really calls for a new way of doing business. I really want you to think about this carefully, to embrace it. There's nothing to lose. You can't end up in a what do I say? How would I say it politely? Can't be any worse off than you are now, right? So the potential is always there. Invest, test, try. You will be, I think, pleasantly surprised on the results. Um, Even if you have a limited budget, I would say put some focused strategy behind it, and find the right people, qualified individuals who are going to be working with you. Uh, if you can do it yourself, that's fantastic. But if not, please work with qualified individuals because you will get more return from your investment, specifically in this, as I say, a very cost conscious type market. and when you yourself may have limited funds to be spending on marketing and advertising and overall business growth. Yeah, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it in the long run. I mean, that's the bottom line message that I want to leave with you. For, as I said, for new businesses, not just it's going to be worth it. That's the way to go. So whether you're a solopreneur, a small and medium business, or any other type of startup, make sure that you are spending the majority of your time and your effort on your online strategy to start off, giving your business the best foundation possible. And then you can move into, if needed be, let's add a physical aspect to it as well. Okay, and for the existing businesses, as I say, if you've started going down that road already, kudos to you. I hope that it is uh, giving you the rewards that you were expecting. If not, as I said, it's sometimes it is you need to change your tactic, or it may be that you just need to talk with the right people so that you're getting the most out of the platforms, or out of whatever you are trying to accomplish, whether that is selling a physical product or some type of service. Okay, so there are lots of different strategies that can be put in place. In this online space, there's lots of analytics that can be done. So you can also track that customer and see what it is that they do or they don't want to be involved in, how they would or won't want to interface with you or your brand. Okay, so that's always an ongoing thing to be able to do some analysis of what's happening. And so startups, existing people who are doing this business online, fantastic. And for those who are on the fence, for those who may have gotten left at the station, now is the time. 2022, now is the time. Get involved, get your business online. Not everything has to be e-commerce based, but get it online and start interacting with your customers in that manner, because your customers are not just expecting it, they are demanding it. Okay, have a fantastic weekend, and we will talk further. See ya.